Welcome to another edition of Crunch Countdown, the playoff edition, as the Crunch, for the first time since 2008, are hosting a playoff game right here at the War Memorial. I'm AJ Mandariccio, and tonight, Game 1 of the Eastern Conference quarterfinals between the Syracuse Crunch and the St. John's IceCaps will be happening right here, 7:30 p.m. Tickets are still available, but they're limited, so make sure you call the Crunch offices at 473-4444 to get your shot at seeing Crunch playoff hockey. Now, the Crunch have played well against St. John's this year. They won 3 out of the 4 meetings, including 3 straight games, both wins coming here on home ice and 1 in St. John's. It's mission possible. The Crunch looking to win the Calder Cup. They won the first ever Calder Cup handed out, and now it's time for it to come home. Jason Lockhart has an interview with defenseman Mathieu Carle talking about what it's like to be in the playoffs.
Welcome to the Supercuts player interview, defenseman Mathieu Carle. And Matthew, right now, how's everybody feeling right now in the locker room heading into Game 1 of the Eastern Conference quarterfinals?
We're feeling pretty good. We had a good week of practice, and we're confident. We've played this guy 4 times, and we won twice, I think. So it's a pretty good matchup, and we're confident, yeah.
It was interesting. You guys had almost a week between the end of the regular season and the playoffs. Do you think it was good to get a lot of practices in, or did you want to get right out there on Tuesday or Wednesday?
No, I think it's good. It gets us prepared for them, and they got a week too to prepare for us. So I think it's going to be a good matchup with a lot of intensity, and that's been this week has been good for us.
And you talked about the matchup against St. John's. You guys won 3 out of 4. Is it nice to have a winning record against the team going into the playoffs?
Exactly. I mean, we're pretty much the underdog here, so to have a winning record against them, it gives us confidence. Means that we can beat them, and yeah, we are pretty confident about tonight.
And how nice is it to start on home ice?
Yeah, it's really, we didn't expect that, so it's pretty nice. And we got Friday tonight and Saturday, so we got to make him count because we're not coming back for the rest of the series.
And you have some playoff experience. Last year, you made it to the conference finals with Hamilton. Talk about that experience and what does it take to get that far?
Takes a lot of energy out of you, and takes a lot of commitment from every guy. And you need your 4 lines. Even the guys that are not playing tonight, they need to get ready because there's a lot of injuries happening and a lot of lineup changes. So takes a lot of guys to work together, and you just got to be ready and be ready to go far and be ready to do everything to win.
And you've played a lot of close games recently, a lot of them going into shootouts. There are no shootouts now in the playoffs, and you just talked about the fact you went into 4 overtimes last year. What's it like going to a long game like that?
It takes a lot out of you. I mean, you're exhausted. They're exhausted. I remember going in, I thought it was going to be like a terrible goal that somebody's going to score, and that's exactly what happened. Beginning of the 4th overtime, we scored on the first shift. I remember I was on the ice, a very terrible goal from a terrible angle, but when you play so long, you got to put every puck on the net and just see what happens, and that's exactly what we did.
All right, Matthew, go get them tonight against St. John's.
Thank you.
All right, that's Mathieu Carle joining us on your Crunch Broadcast Network.